What's up, YouTube? So I'm watching videos, and uh, Mostly Outdoors just posted a contest or giveaway for his 130 subscriber giveaway, and he wants a funny hunting story. Um, One of the funny things is I just turned 51 yesterday, and I just started hunting 2 years ago. So this last hunting elk season was my second year hunting. My son, the Water Ninja, he's been hunting 3 years for mule deer up here. And so this last year, both years I never got an elk. I've hiked tens of miles. I mean, up thousands of feet of mountain terrain, and does the terrain here in the Tetons. And this year, what I did get was a ticket for riding a four-wheeler in aid of hunting, which I did not know was against the law. And actually, I don't own a four-wheeler. It was a buddy of mine that said, hey, let's just take the four-wheelers out today. The rest of the time I've been hiking to hunt. So we went out and we got busted by the game warden. So I'm still going to court for that. Still trying to deal with it. It was a total accident, and had I had a four-wheeler and was going to use it, I would have read that section in the regulations. But since I don't own a four-wheeler, I didn't read that section of the regulations. But that's not my funny hunting story. That's just one of the things I'm dealing with for this last hunting season. The funny thing about hunting around here in Idaho is you can hunt, at least for me and several other people, a lot of other people, because unless you have a horse or you spend all day hiking 10 miles back into the wilderness, getting an elk is really hard, because even during the wintertime they kind of stay deep in the timber, so it's a lot of work to hunt. But what I do notice is the day after hunting season, I could be driving to work and see 10 elk to 100 elk, but nothing while I'm hunting. I mean, last year and this year I saw no elk. And well, that's not true. I see them on the elk refuge, and there's thousands there, so you kind of got to get them migrating from the wilderness into the refuges and vice versa. And our hunting season's only 6 weeks long. So, you're out, me personally, I take a week off, I hunt, and it never fails. Last year and this year, the day after hunting season, there's an elk standing on the side of the road. Same with mule deer around here. You don't see mule deer unless you're way back in the timber, or up in the mountains, and you can hunt. You might get lucky and one, you'll catch one down in the valley or something, but that's kind of lucky to do that. But the day after, I mean, it's like they know. It's, okay, today's hunting season, tomorrow's the end of the season, and then you'll drive to work and you'll see 15 mule deer on the side of the road, just standing there. Or you're hunting and you can't shoot, any big game within 10 feet of the roadway. So you can't shoot from the roadway, you can't shoot within that 10 feet of the roadway, and you can't shoot big game if they're in that 10 feet of the roadway or on the road. So if you do see a deer or an elk, they're usually standing right next to the road. It's like they know that that's like their safe zone. So unless you're a poacher, which I wouldn't recommend that either, they just stand there and they're untouchable. So I think we have some fairly smart big game up here. So those are my stories of what hunting is like around here. You got to be hardcore and dedicated and spend a lot of time. And since it's only my second year, I'm semi-hardcore and I'm semi-dedicated. The problem with hunting big game, especially elk, the further back you go and get one, shoot one, the further you got to pack that thing out. And elk aren't light; they're pretty heavy animals. Mule deer, they're not bad; they're a couple 100 pounds, but an elk can be, 4, 5, 600 pounds depending on what you're hunting. So you also got to be aware of where you're shooting them and how hard it's going to be to get them back to the truck. So yeah, it never fails. Day after hunting season, they're everywhere. During hunting season, they're nowhere to be seen. So thanks for watching. Check out Mostly Outdoors. Get in his 130 subscriber contest. I'm new to his channel. Like his channel. And I hope he grows substantially and quickly. This is he's. I think he just said he's been at it 2 months, and he's at 130. So it rolls like that, and hopefully it'll just keep rolling. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Check out Mostly Outdoors, and we'll see you.